Hello everybody, I hope you guys are doing well, having a great day or a great night. And before we jump into the charts, let me show you guys some pictures from previous videos. Just a second. Yes. Okay, so this one is from 6 months ago, January. As you guys can see, one of the columns are for the trial. And in this video right here, the column was on March, okay? So this was the expectation for the trial to end on March, sorry. And it's because I'm telling you guys this because some people said, "Whoa, you nailed the date." No, I haven't, but it was pretty close. And I'm going to show you a few more pictures. Just a moment. Okay, so this one here is on March as well. But this wasn't guessworks or just trying to figure out by luck. No, it was all about the structure that we had on XRP and the inverted correlation with gold. So I was aware and was expecting the break. As you guys know, I talked about it in previous videos. But one of the complications here is that this was on the monthly chart. And as you guys know, this takes a lot of time to move, a lot, okay? So let's go to the next one. Okay, so here it is. After the development of this structure right here, I mentioned in a previous video that this wasn't bullish on the inverted correlation, but was bearish. And indeed it was bearish. I was right. And by the time this structure was almost fully developed, I understood that it couldn't happen in June, so I moved it to July, which was the closest uh, or more likely time frame for the break. And then we were right. So this was on the weekly, and this was on July 10. So just one more bar, and some people would say, "Whoa, you nailed!" No, 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 no. That's not the thing. And to be honest, we didn't want it to nail because it's almost impossible, right? So we don't know. We are trying to figure out. What we do know is that it was very, very close. And this we did right. We figured out by the development of this structure that we were very, very close. Just a moment. Okay. So just a second. So this one was 1 year ago, and this was on XRP The Last Train Part 1. As you guys remember, I said I would record a series of 5 videos to break this down. And we've been spot on since the bear break on this structure right here and all the way to the bottom here, which was based on Bitcoin, right? So we had a possible expectation for 12,000, maybe 13, 14, and so it was 15. So it is not a big deal. Again, we are not trying to nail things. So this is not the point. The point is to get as close as possible. Sometimes we do get very close. Other times we are somewhat a bit close. But yeah, so play it out on the way we were expecting. And here's the thing. Some of you may say, well, this is pointing to 90 cents. XRP already, actually not. It's 1 and 30. So it's not this chart, the next one. So just a second. So this was about the bullish development on the lower section. Okay. Now let's go to the next one. Okay. So in this one, this is just a idea. Okay. It doesn't explain properly how things are going to happen. Okay, so again, not trying to nail this is guessworks. Okay, but in this scenario here, I acknowledge that a big move up to 90 cents, a quick fall before continuation. But here's the thing, 90 cents and even $2, $2.30, $3, it's not a bull break, but it is the beginning of the bull break. So it's already moving to its on the road to leg 2 and 3. Okay, this is based on the Elliott theories, Elliott study. So I would say we already left the 0 point, okay, because it's 5 legs or 5 moves, but it starts on 0. So in reality, it's fair to say we have 6 legs or 6 moves, okay? So yeah, it already started. It's looking great. It's nice to see. And the XRP is not the only one in this scenario. We have XRP, we have XLM, we have Shane, we have Monero, OX, and a few others. And also, one of the targets for Monero is around $3,000, $3,300. So it's not for me, okay? Just sharing with you guys some numbers. Yeah. So, and also this is not advice, folks, at all, okay? So, and this video was recorded 1 year ago, folks, 1 year. And in this video, I will close the series. So this is going to be video 5 out of 5. And yeah, so before we look into XRP chart against the dollar, we have to take a look into this guy right here. So this one was the key, right? And I also have to thank my buddy, my friend, 11 Monkeys, which in the past, long time ago, I was looking for this chart. And we have little data, and then, okay, so not a big deal. But then, a few months ago, he shared this. And I said, whoa, this is a great tool to work. So let's take a better look at it. And so here it is, one of the key things to understand what was happening. Also, it is true that if we flip XRP chart, we end up with the gold against XRP chart, which is very, very interesting. It's fascinating. Okay. Oh, and by the way, don't forget, it's the price, how much 1 ounce can buy XRP coins. Okay, so it's today 1 ounce can buy 2,749 coins. So the other chart we are going to take a look. So this is the Aldebaran tool, which came to born. It's born from the video Aldebaran and Orion theory, was a theory, and then we developed this tool to put in practice the theory. And folks, it is groundbreaking. So this is amazing. It's mind-blowing stuff. Okay. So and then we have XRP dominance. So let's start from this one, then Aldebaran, dominance, and finally into XRP. Okay, so you guys know I don't like the approach. Just because it happened in the past, it is going to happen on the exact way. So this is very dangerous. This is not our approach at all. But one thing that is true is that Elliott waves always repeat. Some way, somehow, sometimes it's not 100% clear, not 100% symmetrical, but it is there, okay? So just for you guys to have a idea, back in the day when XRP went to its new all-time highs, forgive me folks, so we had a brief stop close to the high, And then, so it's fair to say 0, 1 and 2, 3 and 4, 5. Okay, so that's the 6 moves, 0, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. So, and the point here now is, I'm not saying it is going to happen on the exact same way, but that's one of the fundamentals that I'm looking at, okay? So, if it is going to happen exactly like in the past, which I think it is not, but it is possible, it is going to be great, fantastic, will give us a much better idea, okay? So, moving forward, I explained these lines right here. They are possible targets. But we have a solution, but we also have a problem, a issue, which is forgive me, guys. Um, Understanding where price is heading, it's key. The direction and possible targets is great. It's fantastic. It's like reading the future. But when we talk about future events, we are dealing with time. So we have space, where the chart is, and time. So when the events that we are looking for will take place. So breaking in other words, for example, 26 or 55, 34, 80, 90, 94, 3 digits. It's going to happen. Yes, I am 100% sure it is going to happen. Which leads to the second question. So we just left space. Now we are jumping to time. What are the chances, the odds that this is going to happen by December 2024 or low chances before June 2025? And this question, the second question, I can answer. I can only answer the first. So let's say XRP is going to 3 digits, $100, okay? It can happen in 2 steps. For example, first, let's say 34, 55, then deadline 2025, we go down. And then some people will say, well, this was wrong, didn't happen. Dealing with space before time. So it is going to happen, but in how many steps? 1 or 2? This actually it's not here, so let me put it here so you guys have a better idea. So this is late 2024. That's December 2024. That's my deadline based on my strategy and my plan. As we can see here, it's very close, folks. It's not far, far, far away. And this is the weekly chart, okay? So talking about time, we don't have a lot of time. So if XRP is able, or the markets, to make wild moves in a short period of time, then we can assume that it is possible and likely. But this is something that only time will tell. In the space we are today, we can't figure this out. For example, the targets I get from this structure and also from XRP structure, they only give me a range, space, price. It doesn't give me a range of time at all, okay? And talking about time and space, some of you guys probably watched this video. Just a second. Some of you, so for those of you who already saw this video, you should watch it again and take notes. And for those of you who haven't watched this video, please hurry, watch it, take notes, because this is probably going to be a safe harbor for you, your friends, your loved ones, your family. And I'm not joking. Everything, every little thing started right here. And this video, I uploaded this video 3 years ago, was on May, probably on May or March 2020. And was 1 year, maybe 6 months after I created the Champions Club. So this, it's not only part of our work, but it's part of our foundation, okay? And so far, we are spot on. And I shared something in this video about the past, okay? So to understand the future, we must know our past. And it's mind-blowing, folks. I said in this video that in the future, it would probably become mainstream, okay? It is going to open minds. It is going to create new opportunities to save, to literally save us from the bad things that are coming in the near future, okay? So yeah, very important. And remember, everything, every analysis, every detail, all the perspectives falls back into this, or the origin, okay? It is also true that for 2 times I was in doubt about 2025. But there is a big difference in being in doubt and to change everything. Okay, so I was quite in doubt, and then I was okay. So I'm probably overreacting to the Fed perspective, the Fed agenda, decreasing rates, raising rates, and so yeah. So let's move forward. Okay, so the deadline here. We don't have a lot of time, and there is a lot of people who will be looking for numbers, space, okay? But in this scenario, I am looking for time. So as you guys can see, my deadline is being based in time, not on space. So as today, my strategy is this. It can change, maybe, but it is going to be to something close to this deadline. Maybe 1 month before, maybe 1 month after. I am quite not sure, but I have my north here, okay? Yeah, so some people that will be looking for numbers are believing that it is possible to reach more, to do just a little bit more. It's going to 3 digits, 4. There will be hype. People will be overreacting, overheated, and overthinking, anxiety. And my fear is that logic will be put aside and will be replaced by emotions. That's when the mistakes will take place, okay? So we've been planning this for over a year. Yes, over a year. And so my strategy, our strategy, talking about probably most of the Champions Club people, it's set already, okay? So yeah, and I don't care about the number that we will see closer to my deadline. I will probably be out. I don't know how or exactly the proportion, but it will be the end of the road for me, the end of this journey, at least for a time. Okay, I'm not going to say I'm not moving back. Okay, so moving to the next chart. Some people said, just a second, folks. There is a folder here. Where is it? have my charts. Okay. Okay. So you guys know my perspective and my take on market cap. So it's not how people believe it is. And one of the proof to discredit the price and market cap theory is that XLM. Back in the day, as most of you guys know, 50% of supply got burned and price didn't go up. Actually, it went just a little bit to then kaput. So XLM, it's the best example we can have about the market cap theory. But what I want to show you here is we have two things, actually three here. We have Aldebaran 2 study, we have the GFM growth forecast method, and my personal take on time, which is a deadline 1929. That's the event that is going to unfold in 2025, which we already talked about, but I'm going to make a video about in the future. So this line is here, the yellow lines is the two that we developed. It only applies to measure market cap. The triangles here is the growth forecast method, which is accurate. It is. So it's not a theory, it's a tool. And the deadline, the time and strategy. I still remember some people saying, oh, XRP will never make it to 500 billion, $1 trillion. And yes, folks, it is going to reach a minimum of 2, maybe 3 trillion. And so the question is when? Okay, so this is the space. The target is about time. So it is going to happen in one step, maybe two, maybe only after 2026. I don't know. But we do know that a minimum is 1 trillion or close to 1 trillion, minimum. And a very possible scenario, it's above 2, very likely. Again, the question is when. So yeah, so as you guys can see, it's the behavior here. It's fascinating, okay? And again, you guys know that I don't acknowledge support and resistance thing. I'm not going to say it's garbage, but the vast majority of people, when they talk about support and resistance, they are trying to acknowledge something that they don't understand, and so they use the word support and resistance, okay? For example, if something is bullish, it's a bullish development. If something is bearish, it's bearish development. If there is a support on a bearish development, it is not going to hold. In reality, it only makes things worse because people use that range to buy, but then we always end up with lower highs. So they are helping to develop a bearish scenario. When it's bullish, for example, here on XRP, just for you guys to have an idea. Some may say, well, this is a resistance. You know, and that's funny, that kind of analysis. Oh, XRP have a resistance at 53 cents. Will XRP be able to breach it? Folks, it is just nonsense. If it is bullish, nothing will stop it. So there are no things there is a resistance or support. It is just a matter of time under development for continuation, whatever the direction the trend is. Okay. And also there is another thing. It's what people acknowledge as resistance. It is not on 53. It is not here on above 55 or whatever, or even here. whatever the range they try to acknowledge, I'm going to show you, and I will tell you that we know where each single one of those levels are even before price can reach that target or that place or that price discovery. And back in the day, I talked about this, and some people thought that I was joking when I said that I would change the way technical analysis is made. And we did it. So it's no joke. So as you guys can see, this is a tool. I'm not drawing anything. So I'm not looking to see what happened in the left, in the past, to draw lines to figure out the future. It's the other way. Okay? Apply the tool, and then if I move to the left, I know exactly where price will be behaving around. Okay? So again, here it is. And guess why XRP in the short term end up rejected from? Some people may say, whoa, XRP got rejected from 94 cents. No, it was from 89, not 94. Okay, it's range. It's not straight level. So yeah, and 89 is the last one before the Aldebaran range, which is every single house after 1, 1, 2, 3, 5, 8, 13, 21, on and on and on and on. Okay, so yeah, and I will give you guys a just a quick idea. That is no joke that we know all the levels. For any coin, any asset, any market, every single one. Every single one. Every single one. Okay? So I said we will do this. I did it. It is no joke. It works. Not a theory at all. And so even before things happen, we can predict or have a better idea. Of course, there is no such a thing as 100% technical analysis, but these two, not even people in Wall Street have it. Okay, I dare to say not even Aladdin have it. Okay, but that's a talk for a different video. So, folks, we are here. Okay, so it's looking good. It's looking great. It's just following our expectations, and yeah, XRP dominance. Even without any tool, we can say this is a already a bullish continuation, not consolidation or development. It's departure already. The last train is gone already. Okay, but just for the sake of this example, if we use Ichimoku clouds, we can see that that this is true. Okay, the clouds. Imagine there is a axis, and it inverts. Price goes beyond it, and that's when in this scenario there is no what is the word is it's not breakthrough. It's oh dear Lord, what is the word is when there is a change, reversal. So it is not a reversal at all, because this trend here, it's neutral. Okay, we can say it's bullish or bearish. It's just neutral. So dominance works in a different way. Okay, it has a finite range, and there is a limitation, natural limitation. So it is not a big deal, but yeah, you guys can understand. So it's looking great. It's gone already. This is my deadline, as you guys can see. Yeah. So now back to XRP USD. Let's go to the monthly. Okay, so here's my deadline. And as you guys can see, it is close, right? But we are talking about 17 months till December 2024. Talking about time, it's for us it's a lot of time, but here in the chart, it's little time, and it's very close. Okay, so I can be wrong about this, and for example, the market continue to go up to March. Yes, it is possible, but in my humble opinion, it is unlikely. Uh, Again, there is no such a thing as trying to nail tops and trying to nail bottoms. The smart money doesn't do this way, okay? Because it can create anxiety, lead to mistakes, and yeah, so people will try to fix their mess, and so that's not how we do. We want to be in first. So the ones who arrive first are the first ones to leave. So first ones to join at a bottom, first ones to leave before a top. I think it makes sense for you guys to have a better understanding. So that's what I am pretending to do. So now the question about how it is gonna be. I don't know. So, but let's draw a line for 3 digits here. This one will be here on 2024. So it's very wild, close in time. There's not a lot of time. Now I'm going to draw another one. Also for 3 digits. But I will move it to June 2025. July, June. So it is not much about a big difference in time, but in my opinion, and based on risk management, the risk is greater than the reward. Okay, so and what I'm basing 2025 and June 2025, because it is very unlikely, almost 0% chances that the United States will raise its debt ceiling ever again. Okay, so let me show you something. This we already talked about this as well. Just a moment, let me find that clock here. And it is, oh, right here. US federal debt to GDP ratio, folks, 122.85%. This is insane. It's absurd, okay? According to the World Bank, a healthy level is 77%. And we do know that this thing is going to blow up. And this is also aligned with the reset or global reset. Also to the implementation of the new economy. And it can only happen after a problem, big problem, a crash, collapse, global economical issue, which it is going to happen, okay? And one of the proofs about it, aside the numbers, it's the 17 global goals itself, okay? I should use a different term, but you guys know it's my video will be tagged if I use that term. You guys know. So yeah, and yeah. So when we talk about 3 digits, it is going to happen. Yes, space. When? There is no way to know. If it is possible to happen now, I think it is, but we are short in time. And so what if it doesn't happen before or at December 2024? When we could expect it to happen? I don't know, maybe 2027. Yes. So all those things must be acknowledged and put together for you to plan ahead, to make your strategy, to think about what is better for you, what works better for you, and to make our decision. Okay, so you guys know this is not financial advice. I don't tell people what to do. I'm just sharing what I do and leaving behind the documentation and proof of all my work, everything that I'm doing. Okay, so one thing that I can tell you guys to do, so this is a recommendation, is to not look into XRP chart like daily, okay? Because again, we know the direction, we are aware of the time frame. I mean, it's bullish continuation probably till December 2024. So it is a time to relax, to enjoy, to have fun, and for some people who are late, who doesn't have a strategy already, you should, okay? You really should. Don't let others tell you what to do. You must be able to make your own decisions, and always remember this: knowledge replaces fear or kill fear. Okay, when there is knowledge, there is no place to fear. And then when there is knowledge, there is logic, and logic always replaces emotions. Okay, so if your jar is full of logic, there is no space for emotions. Okay, so folks, I think this is we're talking about a lot. It can be somehow overwhelming for some people. So yeah, you can watch this video in steps, to don't get overwhelmed. And yeah, so XRP is looking great, fascinating. This is bullish continuation. So we will have a better idea on how this is going to develop it. But it's a road to new highs. And that's the most important thing we should be aware for now. Okay. And just one more thing. We do have the Champions Club website. Oh, actually, it's not going to work. I was using the other screen, so let me see if the picture will adjust. So it haven't. Sorry, guys. This is a wide screen. So we are making some tweaks, trying to adjust, make it better to properly work. So you guys will be able to find more information, and yeah, and soon everybody who is interested to join the Champions Club will be able to do this straight from the website, and you guys can follow us on Twitter. So this account on Twitter, it's not me, it's both admins from the Champions Club. They are living proof of our work. They share their our analysis, the things we are doing, and the link for YouTube, it is just the YouTube that I uploaded the videos. So yeah, okay, and yeah, we have some things here. And then we scroll down. We are trying to fix this as we click. We get the info straight into the page without having to scroll down. But it's looking fantastic. Okay. And yeah, folks. So I hope you guys do enjoy this trip. that you have fun. And I hope all of you have nice profits. I hope that you guys can learn a lot, grow in knowledge. And yeah, so for our schedule, I will try to record a few videos like for some other coins, tokens. Probably next week. Next week will be busy. But maybe by the end of the week, I will try to figure out a date. And then we will take a look at other coins and tokens. What else? I have to make a script, take notes about the 1929 video. I don't know a name yet for this video, but it is about the events that will unfold in 2025. That, in my opinion, will make 1929 crisis look like a walk in the park. Yeah, it is going to be wild, serious. It is going to be a big blow into global economy, and it is going to be dangerous. A lot of things will change. Okay, so be prepared. Make sure to be prepared because it is going to be wild. Okay, so guys, that's it for now. Thanks for your time. Thanks for your support. Thanks for your patience. Thanks for all the kind messages. My mom's getting better. She's taking strong medication, and I'm trying to find someone to help me with her. But the problem is in the trust. So it is very complicated to find someone these days that you can trust. This is the bigger issue that I'm struggling right now. But till then, I will just keep doing the things here. And yeah, so I hope you guys can understand this. I will try to make videos more often and be more present, okay? So thanks again. Please don't forget to smash the like button, share with your friends, share with the cat, the neighbor, the parrot, the fish, share to the four winds. Let's try to make these videos viral. And yeah, I really appreciate your support. Thanks for everything, and I will see you guys soon. See ya.